go for a fast push out with the flashes.
They're already setting up for it. It's only a matter of time, but they're way too close for Jang to pull that out right off the bat. He's going to get one, flashes out, teammates come in to help, and Mindfreak picks up a couple more.
Yeah, great start here for Paper Rex. Have a good read. They have the spike down. Let's see any more damage can be done. Reita gonna find a headshot and a kill. Takes quite a bit of damage himself here.
Back to a 2-on-2 as well, but you have to be so careful about this. Mindfreak gets a little bit curious, peeks out, and that's going to be a headshot from Takije, but Bankai finds the trade. Back to a 1-on-1 now, and you just have so much room to work with.
Yeah, they might be crossing paths here just in a second.
Oh,
Takije,
God, timing.
Yeah, he's going to be let by Benkai. Let's see if Benkai's going to try to punish this plant.
He could do it. He's sticking the plant, so Benkai go in for it. He gets the dig, and last as long as well. It's just a little wall, but they're going to go in with it anyways. Dashing straight into Paper Rex is going to be Suggest. And right now, holding halls, there's so much space created. Paper Rex, they want to counter this, but they can't. A flash out, and Suggest is able to do a little bit more. Paper Rex on the other side. The toxic screen goes up yet again, and the pressure is on. Devi, unfortunately, isolated out. Suggest is online for the ace right now. 3 kills already. Bankai tries to deny it. He's able to take Zenfree out. Spike dropped, and a little bit more peeks into halls. One more player down, and that leaves Bankai alone.
Yeah, Benkai might want to consider just potentially saving this Phantom. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe he thinks he can find another pick. You know, he knows he's got a couple players weak in the halls. Finding a little bit of value. Actually does get 1 kill when he steps out, but Reita quick to trade him down, and DF
walking straight into it now is going to be Forsaken, the tip of the spear. And Takije kind of senses something, but it's going to be headshots for Paper Rex. It's delicious like crunchy cereal right now, and you hear the skulls cracking all apart. That's another headshot. Reita's the only one left. Peeking back into A main. I'm pretty sure Forsaken is prepared for this, but oh, a little bit of crouch, and Jing cleans it up.
I mean, this is WK.
Anthem wants to go off of this, so it's a bit of a contact play, but I don't know if it's going to favor DFM. They're just rushing straight onto the site right now. Off the Trailblazer, may be able to kill Forsaken, but not quite. It doesn't land it. Jing is here to receive, and off of the run it back, he finds value. Forsaken still alive, still online. Devi finding even more. Paper Rex unstaining this A hit right now.
See what they can do off the back of this Reckoning. Jing stuck in Cubby and just wiped out by Suggest.
Great. This is the set play that you were talking about too. They're going off of ultimates. There is a bit of a defender Killjoy lockdown from Bankai. So it buys a little bit of time. And everyone's right around this corner, exactly. This guy is prepared to strike. He's coming in for a bit of a flank. Meanwhile, everyone else is up around dugout. And they're just holding the angles. Paper Rex, the onus is on them to push this. But that's not going to favor them at all. Suggest online for the ace. I feel like he wants to go hunting, but of course, when you're down 6-1, you just want to end it as soon as possible. You want as many rounds as possible. Bankai, what are you going to do, buddy? A little bit of a peek. He's not giving up yet. Time is ticking, though, and he's only got about 10 seconds remaining now. At this point, the best you can hope for is just more frags, but DFM knows this, and they are running away, letting him die to that spike. Just continues to go forward. A bit of a cloud burst, and he's buying more time. He's rerouting, regrouping right around Pillar. Jing is here to back him up as well. Devi, a little bit of a spray from the Phantom. Doesn't quite seal the deal, but Jing will clean up.
And look at this, they're going through spawn. They're going through defender spawn, but there's somebody here. Mindfreak.
Oh, ooh, that's the first one. Zenfree, quick reactions. He's gonna turn this into a 1-on-2. This is not impossible to win.
Into his hands, gonna move forward. Secret, but they're pinged out. They know where he is at this point. He's just gonna have to pop off.
And he's trying to force those 1-on-1s. Jing wants to peek this, and that is where Zenfree can come alive. Gets the first, and now he's just waiting for that peek. Almost lines up the headshot, but Forsaken, having the Phantom, just goes in for the burst and spray. More coordinated now. They need something to surprise Paper Rex because the default is being red. Going in towards the B site now, they have so much utility set up. Reita even slowly pushing past, but oh, it's been spotted out by Forsaken. Blazestorm at the ready, he dashes straight into the Viper Spit. This guy is crazy. Jing here to back him up as well. The Forsaken Jing duo is here to play. Suggest is the only one left. and I don't think he's going to be able to do this. He backs off, and Benkai sticks the deep.
Got to be fast about this. DFM is burning that precious lockdown time.
Dashing straight in again. There's so much. The nanostorms are burning. Here comes a bit of a reckoning as well, forcing Paper Rex back from when they came. Jing drops the hot hands too, but DFM just continues to push forward. Devi holding up on the other side. It's dugout. He's digging in deep, and there's going to be some more kills coming in from Reita. This is great for DFM now because it's a 2-on-1. All they have to do is to play together, play off of each other. But Zenfree, even on the 1-on-1, comes up huge. 9. Well, but on towards how Paper Rex plays. You're going to need a little bit more than that. Contest towards B long right now, and Jing is going to be the first one to receive some of that heat. Forsaken already passed towards the screen, but it's going to be Suggest. Jet versus Jet. And this guy is able to find a little bit. Try to play together. That Flash doesn't quite find what they wanted.
Able to clear the site.
Playing around this, yep. Site's cleared. They can potentially stick this. But that's where Forsaken can sneak past some of these walls, some of these smokes. They're slipping the net, and Benkai is trying to find a little bit more, but DFM sticks the defuse anyway. But all this is doing is really just buying time. Jing, Mindfreak kind of knows this. He's going to tank that snake bite. Unfortunately, it's not going to do him too well, and Benkai trying to play along with his start, finds the first headshot, plays around the pillar. A little bit of a peekaboo, and it works out just for 1 second. The numbers have thinned out, but unfortunately, it's not enough. 4-on-2, Forsaken and Jing. Can you two do this? 1 kill is all Jing needs for his run it back, and he's gonna find that. Unfortunately, he can take it out too, and he might be a little bit exposed. Not quite. Anthem trying to stick the defuse, but here comes Jing. He's starting to wake up. Hot hands onto the spike, and that's all he really needs. Even finds the last headshot. What a clutch for Paper Rex.
Huge play from
D-Long, and DFM has to retake.
And look at this, they switched to Jing over there. He doesn't have any utility, but you know they want to make sure that Kai is able to hold down the site. Jing here, able to get one before he's traded out by Reita.
And that's good too because he gets that information. He buys down and burns down that timer. Back to a 2-on-2 though, and they don't quite clear halls. Mindfreak able to come up from the sides and
try to delay. There's still enough room to squeeze a plant in. Set up for this long B hold with that lurk from Benkai. Look at Benkai.
He's in a great position. So was Mindfreak, but Anthem takes him out. The Reckoning gave away his spot. And they just might be able to deny this win. High tide, and they want to find that plant. Reita off towards the back of halls. Jing goes in, trying to find more damage. But the timing just does not favor them. The spike ticking away. It's going to be Paper Rex deleting DFM off of this first map.
Giving it up.
Lurk?
At the lurk here. Oh my god, the
he
counter
saw him.
lurk. Oh my god, Benkai. You're so smart. Your brain is the size of Jupiter.
And all of its moons too. But of course, it's going to be Jing who finds the first contact. And right now, DFM has no idea. Look at this spike. It's on a journey right now, Clinton.
What is I see? Look at Forsaken. Oh, he just gets taken out by Anthem. Whoa. I didn't expect that.
Back to the B side. We're going to A. Here comes Benkai and Mindfreak. We're getting one. We're getting two. But DFM answer right back. It's a 2-on-2. But I'm worried because Anthem has sustained quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, from them. Let's see if they can finally convert on one of these close rounds.
All right, you've got util. You already sent out the Hawk. He clears out the hut backside, but can't quite use the Trailblazer and walks straight into the crosshairs of Devi. Let's go. Paper Rex pissed around again.
I agree with you here. And I wanted to say I really like the way Forsaken played as Yoru in the last round, but I don't know if I'm going to get a chance because this one it's like it's kicking off.
It is kicking off. It's going to be Reita. He's got the trap plays, playing around the cyber case. This is so smart. Even hit with the Seekers, it doesn't quite matter. He swaps the Classic and just has enough. Takajay up top, Forsaken below. I don't think Paper is going to come out of this one alive, not unless they can do something. Devi able to find two, but here comes Reita again.
There you go. Forsaken, the way he played it in a link. I thought that was really interesting 2 rounds ago, where he used the fake out to put it as they were coming through that broken, with the door you have to break to get through in A-Link. Well, forget it. There's another flash and a big kill from Anthem. He's got
my god!
Success with the big one! That is going to be Paper Rex wiped out.
And sometimes That's where teams can read them and play off the information that PaperX gives them.
They're fighting for space. Showstopper out. Forsaken is taken down, and Jing able to get one with that Showstopper.
And maybe even a third! Shooting off the Boombot as well, and he's getting yet another support from Mindfreak too. And right now, DFM just knowing
You can really use kind of that information that you think you have against PaperX. Their tendency, against them there. So really nicely set up.
It's a great point. And that's mental conditioning at its peak. And right now they're trying to do the same thing. Benkai up on the top of Rubble. He's able to do a little bit more, and everyone's just peeking into each other at this point. It's a full-out brawl. Unfortunately, his position has been given away. Those Seekers steal so much, and they're so annoying. He has to back off with the gate crash, but this is what gives DFM that space. Now, Reita able to push up front. They've got a lot of different areas smoked off as well. Covering door, covering sight, a bit of a cage. And they just might be able to snake a bit, but this lockdown pushes them even further back. The Jess has to go in for it, but unfortunately, this is the detain, and Forsaken will be able to click heads. One more, and Anthem actually able to pull back out his rifle. Unfortunately, no more time to defuse though, so that is the round basically over. Mindfreak just looking for an additional BM kill.
Yeah, why not? Just delay it just in case. Throw the gravity well in there just in case. You never know. Maybe he's stuck in utility. Use those zoo animals to try to get in there and see what's going on.
This is the zoo strat.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a zebra out on the loose, I think, at some point.
Yeah, here in Korea, yes.
But whatever it is, it's going to be Jing. It's going to be PaperX, and they are contesting to make sure that defuse doesn't go on their way. Walking through that cyber cage too, though, but Anthem's trying to stick it. A good placement for the dark cover, but there's so many players on the other side, and PaperX
that extra angle to take a main.
And the paint shells were spent. Now Takashi comes up with the Viper spin, but no! He wasn't expecting Bankai right on the other side, knocking on death's door. Going further into it, though, it's going to be Reita pre-aimed onto where the spike would have been planted. Deletes Jing, and we're back to a 4-on-4. Cosmic Divide up as well.
You should run.
Healing through, Suggest, trying to go in. Reita with another big kill.
They're just not slowing down, Clinton. I don't know what's happening anymore. You've got the lockdown into play, and DFM just might get stuck again. Zenfree just narrowly avoiding it. He's able to dish out a little bit more damage and save his teammates from extinction. 2-on-3 though, and PaperX are not done. The spike is still ticking away. They have the positioning, and Suggest has to peek into them. Benkai just holding up by the other side of Mound. All he needs to do is to find that shot. But unfortunately, it's going to be the kill for Suggest. No time for the defuse though. And it is indeed going to be a 5-7. Yeah, I was gone off from Benkai, and the site claimed by DFM.
Looks like it should be a plant. Oh, Jing pushing.
Spike planted.
Big kill.
There.
Got that kill. A little bit more space too, but now this is where it gets a little bit tricky, a little bit dicey if you were. There are so many players on the other side that they have to make sure that they're all dead, but DFM are holding these angles. They even have the toxic screen up just in the nick of time to buy more time for their own side. Reita still peeking in left and right, and Takeje at the right time from the top. Mindfreak had no idea what.
Well, and now just clearing some space. We're not going to see anything on the other side of that smoke, so don't know how close it is. Suggest gets Divide out the rip.
No. It does kind of create a bit of a graveyard towards this mound area. A little bit more so for PaperX than DFM. Good idea with the decoy to push out along with it, but still when it comes down to it, it's going to be DFM feeling pretty comfortable, at least until Mindfreak opens the revolving doors and Forsaken peeking out from Seaside itself. And all of a sudden, DFM, they're looking for another avenue of entry on towards the B side, but they have two players to deal with, and Reita will not be able to survive that contact. Zenfree, the only one left now, blocked off by this Nebula. As soon as he walks out even a little bit, his gun barrel will peek out, so he has to be so careful. He no longer has time, Clinton.
Yeah, there's no way he can get it down here. Trying to see if he can use it, and he does. He does find the kill, at least on the Mindfreak, but yeah, certainly there is absolutely no way. Maybe he can get a ult orb out of this, and he is. Can he find another kill? He gets it. Huge. At least he.
A little bit of a fake because DFM are headed towards the C site, but I think PaperX has this red. They're all positioned here as well. A bit of a paranoia does kind of pull them back for a second, but Forsaken is still available. Unfortunately, it's going to be Suggest and Reyta who take him out of the equation. 2 on 3, and that guy still has his judge, so firing it blindly, he's trying to find...
Is DFM. Guns are going to be upgraded for Devi. So let's see what PaperX can do here.
It's the right plant. They've planted right
One
for
enemy
Mount.
remaining.
Reyta just looking for the headshot. Suggest goes in for the crouch to commit to the spray. And it's 8-8.
Agent, right?
Grim walls.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and Benkai is so well known.
We
for
saw
those.
that. We saw that in lock-in.
Yes.
But this time, it's going for a bit of a safer Sentinel to play with. I like what Forsaken did to kind of just get information and back out with the gate crash. But right now, they know that it's going to be a hit towards A site, and then they position themselves for a bit of that flank. It all rushes straight into the PaperX B main push. And Forsaken is the one to snipe it. I don't know about this one, though. Jing has the showstopper. This could be deadly. And he is going in for it. Takaje immediately backs off, but thanks to the intel gathered from Forsaken with the dimensional drift. Oh, it's so good. The perfect counter to Viper's Pit. But you know what else is a counter? Is Anthem on this off angle. Gets one, gets two! A third! Forsaken! He's trying to keep the dream alive. Anthem as well. Going in for a peek, and Benkai onto a one-on-one. He's bagging for that teammate. Oh, a bit of a gate crash, but Anthem with the ace! Swaps to the 4 Sheriffs, 1 Bulldog.
Here.
Maybe Mind Freak has the Cosmic Divide, but I don't think you use it this round.
I agree. I think you need to save it.
Trying to get additional intel too, but
No.
all right,
Go.
they're going in for a Jing. He's blast packed all over. Benkai getting a quick double. How is he doing this up by the stairs? Suggest trying to do what he can too, but Devi just comes up from behind for this. The Seekers go out just by a bit more time. Fake out.
Here.
And there's additional information as well, buying even more time. Suggest right outside pillars and hoping for that push to come through. In fact, it's going to be Reyta that gets prepared for this. Quick double. Mind Freak getting the trade. Devi now in a fight of his own. Everyone surrounding the site, and DFM has backed up completely. What they might not know, though, is Devi, but oh my god, Sanfree! A bit of a jumping right click, and we're back to a 2-on-2. PaperX has to nail this, and it's gonna be Benkai! Spraying it down, 11-11! It comes in from behind, too. All this information, all this juicy information. I know they're all here. Everyone from PaperX is prepared for this now. Forsaken just does a little bit more damage. We've got the numbers. We've got the positions. We've got map control. We don't have off a bit of the reaction. They might have to go for this retake off of Jinx Showstopper. You know it's about to happen, Clint.
Oh, it has to right
Here
here.
we go. Here comes that party. Oh my god, it goes back and back. Suggest unfortunately eating it though. Takaje now trying to outduel this, trying to buy that time. Set free off a bit of that flank. He gets one headshot. All that's left is Devi. Triple kill now, maybe the 4th, but Devi holds it down. One more player, one more click. Zenfree just biding time. Seeker sounding confirms it. Devi gets it halfway. He's sticking it. No way. Gets off at the right time. Devi 13-11. PaperX. They close this out 2-0.
Back-to-back huge rounds for Devi to bring PaperX back. They were down 11-9.